Good morning. Good morning. I'm doing a screen thing, you know what I'm saying? I've got this little piece over here, right? See this miss my screen. I got this and I can't get rid of it. I was trying the camera. See my other cameras on here? I got it to come on here when I wanted to come on the one you're on. Anyways, this is my blog spot. Is that the way you want to call it? The blog spot. Somehow every time I look into the kitchen, I keep thinking that my fridge is open. I'm on a certain angle and it just seems like my fridge is open. I'm working on all kinds of stuff. This is an update video for those who are interested to know what went on this week. Like, oh my God, I've been working on this Kelly Monrock. Kelly is a guy that I know that models women's clothes, etc. in the drag queen world. And she asked me to keep her updated on the mail, meaning I'm doing the clothing for her. He wants me to make some clothes so he can model it and push Mr. Tackpans off into another realm. Does he follow Mr. Tackpans? Well, you know what? We all don't have a free 24-hour day. We have a free 24-hour day of choice. In those choices, everybody knows you need to eat, go to the bathroom. Don't need to do anything else. Eat and go to the bathroom. Where are you getting food? You got to beg. You got to go get it. Let's say you're putting the body to work. The mind is going to work occupied with getting the things it needs, and then the body tells you when it has to go. The basic setup of survival. Now, if you don't eat and you don't go anywhere and you don't think, you're sitting in an area, you don't care, somebody will run over you and there won't be no life, no freedom, no nothing. So in order to have that 24 hours of freedom, you will be doing something somewhere. So anyways, yeah, so I'm working on that. I'm also working on, just the bits and pieces like I like to get to. So, I mean, if it's zero, right, you get to 9, you get to 0, right? But if you're counting up, you're not going back down. This is only if there's opposition. It's me against you. I bet 10 cents. You have to put up 10 cents. That 20 cents will now go into the center. The winner will get that middle. So let's call the center the notary, the holder of the money. In this scenario over here, it's the same thing. But this is the nickel, this is the dime. Why is one a nickel? Why is one the dime? Because one is sending out the spirit. Sending out the spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, all added equal to a dime. This equals to your 20 cents because you now split up the two worlds half and half. Are you counting up on your own or are you counting down? This is one of the, I bring up, I create I create the math of the equation that talks to this. We spoke the other day. Okay, this was not supposed to be a video, but I'm going to get into the video. Let me talk a little bit more. I fed my avocado plants this week. I got 2 avocado plants there with 2 lights sitting on it, a day and a night light. Have I read up on how to take care of it exactly perfectly so it survives the same way I want with the freedom of breathing and everything? A little bit, not enough to say, but I should more. I was told this week that my voice is boring and slow and no one wants to watch. Some tell me I talk too quick. Others tell me I don't explain enough. So I want to see if I can explain just more of the basic. 75 times 75 equals 5625. 5625. The red sun and earth. 5625. 525. 57 by 75 equals to, I have to get my calculator out. 57 times 75 equals to 4275. 27 representing Winnipeg Red Sun. 75 the energy that runs through the moon cycle, right? When the moon works and sends out whatever it sends, goes into the moon, that energy. Also, inside that energy is the spirit. It is the, let's say, the protein and the carbohydrates and everything. Let's call it what comes to us. Let's call it the interference wave from the outside world, from before the firmament, from after the firmament, coming in here, sucked in through the hole in the moon and put back out through the firmament around the world, delivering an obscure message. 42 equals to 420, 9 lives of the cat, or to the 1010 world. 10 times 10 is 100. 4 is in the 1000 position. So we're going to take 42 and we're going to put 00 on it. 4 is on the other side. It's the fourth mark. What does 4 numbers? 4 says I got 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 in between. Do you see the design that comes in between the 7 and the 2? I should design that. I should design that. What do you call this kind of writing on the calculator? Okay, because that'll make more designs. This is what I do. This is what I do. So the end result to this was 5 times 7 is 35. 7 times 7 is 49. 5 times 5 is 25. First, we're doing all the numbers. These are all the combinations. You have 90 or 9 and 19. Magic, Harry, Rabbit in the Hat, artificial intelligence. Hebrew, Tav, because I got 2 tails going. Antenna, the 110 and 111th is on the roof. Jumping to another word, thunder. Thunder, ER, thunder. How about red? How about under? How about time heaven? UN, which is the DNA, okay, which is the one spirit in 4, crossing into 5, right? And this is only singular. So what does that mean? What does it mean? 3 times 5 is 15. 3 plus 5 is 8. It'll now represent the 1, okay, and the 5. This is Mars connecting heavens, equaling to 6 and 8. How we get our communication. 2 to the power of 3 equals to 8. The half-life is 6. In between. 4, 6, 8. It's in between. 2 shows 2 sides, above and below. When you have 2 and 6, we're talking 2 and 6, the queen, what she does. 2 and 6 is, how can I explain 2 and 6? 6 numbers here and 2 numbers here. If you bring it together on the other side, you have a block, you have an open space, and you have a block. 2 and 6. Another way to 2 and 6 is up to 2 and down 6. So that would show number 1. Up to 2 and down 6. 6, 22, 6 shows the letter M. It shows the inside, the top part of the V is the 8. And on the bottom below, right, below, okay, is the 2. When we flip it upside down, right, we then have the 2 below and the 8 above. So these would create the letters. The letters. Let me design this. I'm just to do this quick, and I'm going to do this kind of W, although probably I should not. First we have the 8, and then we have the 2, and then we do it the other way. We have the 2, and then we have the 8. Let me see that I did this right. This, the 2 goes down here. This, okay. Here it is. 8, 2, 8, 2. 10 in the center equaling to 1. 8, 2, 1. That's that design. M&M 26. M&M 26. Okay, number 26, what 2 and 6 did. 26, 26, 26. It happened 4 times, which equals to 80 and 24, 104. And that's the number for the CB code 104 Roger connection. 5775, when you add these numbers, you end up with 12 and 14 and 10. You end up with 36. One spirit connects all 9s in 90. That is the birth link, maybe the umbilical cord relationship. Connecting somewhere else, the umbilical cord connection. right? Nothing is more than 5 away from the center. Not even. 60 seconds on the clock, distance apart. So now we're going to go to 36. All zeros equal 6. This will now be 42. 57. See, this is a video, and I'm going way over. I'm going to try and explain. This equals to 47 and 23. This equals to 63 and 35. This equals to 35 and 25. I minused and I plussed. Remember, here's a circle. Where are you in the circle? Are you up here or are you down here? Minus and plus. Are you to the left or the right in the center? And the most you can actually be is really 3, 1, 3, because of what the calculator says. So these are just equations. So if you're looking at a number and you say, oh, my number is 34. So you know right away it fits over here, 34. It doesn't fit over here, it's before. And it fits in between here on the upper side, because in between here and here, there's obviously a center point, right? The center point is 1, 2, 5 in the first one. The next percentage point is, there's a difference of 28. So the next one would it be 14.5? 35 plus 14 is 49. 49 is the center of all. 35 is the center of all. 49 is the center of all. 25 is the center of all. Up and down, let's not use this. 1 and 2 is 3, 3 and 5, same number. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So the actual center to this one, because it's 12, will be 6. So that'll now be 29. The actual one to this one is 7. That'll be 42. The actual this is 5, and that will be 30. And you keep going in the half to find your relationship where you are in the circle based on these numbers. This is the year 5775, in which you have 20, in which you have 53, in which you have 2, 5, in which you have 86. All these go into the levels of 7, into the levels of 1, and into the level of 4. I bring everything towards the calculator, 1, 7, and 4. The gateway, the pass, and the spirit. Let's count 1 as being you, right? 4 balls, 7 pitches, 3 balls, 4 strikes, 7 pitches. 4 balls will put you on base, 4 bases will take you home. 4 games get you into the next series. The theory of 4 gets you a full moon cycle. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10. So let's say 4 gets you home. This will equal to now 15 and 9. A, E, and I can either give you F, okay, and I can either give you, leave it at A and leave this at N. DNA phi. I'd have to go further, but I'm just talking what the numbers say. So what is the 7th world gateway? This is through the moon. Moon equals to 57. It also drags in electric company. It creates its gateway and its pass in creation of birth. Gateway 49 represents the word 8, connecting 2 heavens. 14 goes around the cube, representing your DNA inside the moons of electric company. 9 lives of the cat. 4 represents Earth, the 10 clock, 73914682, and Earth, electric company, and Earth. Creation becomes 36. The halfway point, when you go down one of these things again, you go down to 20, you go down to 15. Now you're down into Mars, then the clock, and then the division. 5775, representation of the moon. There are other words. Give me other words. There's other things. And right now in the Hebrew calendar, we are at 5777, which spells Egypt. And these numbers I'm going to be marking up here is 19 and 25. It'll be 15 and on this one, because 15 divides by 5 times 15 and 3 times 25. 3 times and 5 times. So this will be 75 and 20 and 10 equaling to location. This will be 75. So your location is now noted to be electric company on the moon. This will equal to 1. This will equal to 7, and that is noted as your gateway. 1 times 9 equals to 9. 2 times 5 equals to 10. A and I is your gateway on the moon. Equals to 19 again. 19 and 15, Mars and the moon, equals to 1, 5, and 6, connection to the red sun. 54 and 56, the completion of 54 is 56. Let's say it's the black sun. 29 and 27 equal to red and black. 10, 10. 56 also gets to be 21 to the seventh gate. 56 gets to be 54, reflection in the sun, and 56 gets to be 87. 8 and 7 both make 13, 13, 44. Give me a pass. 87, 1 times 7, 1 plus 7, always back to the moon. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Good morning. Have a nice Friday.